Let us pray. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness have appointed the office of leaders and legislative assemblies for the welfare of society and the just government of the people, we beseech you to behold with your abundant favor as your servants whom you have been pleased to call to the performance of important trusts in this republic. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our country and of those whose interests you have committed to our charge. Amen. Are you able to ring the bell for another 2-3 minutes? Huh? Yeah, for 10 minutes, please. We need quorum. What is the matter? Thank you. Members, we have got a very important bill before us today. And
Order number 1, administration of oath.
proceed.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Proceed.
Order number 3, messages.
Proceed.
Order number 4, petitions.
Proceed.
Order number 5, papers.
In this appendix, we've got one paper by Vice Chair of PAC, Mheshimiwa Winnie Mutua. Anybody from that committee to read on our behalf?
Thank you, Madam Speaker, Honorable Speaker. I wish to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly today, 24th May 2022. Report of the Public Accounts and Investment Committee on the Auditor General report on the financial statement of the Machakos Water and Sewerage Company for the year ended 30th June 2018. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Mutiso. Clerk, proceed.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
In this, we have got Mheshimiwa Mutiso. There is a notice of motion by Vice Chair of PAC, Mheshimiwa Winfred Mutua.
Honorable Speaker, that aware that Article 229, Sub-Article 5 of the Constitution provides that the Auditor General may audit and report on the accounts of an entity that is funded from public funds. Further aware that Article 229, Sub-Article 7 of the Constitution that states that Auditor General shall be submitted on Parliament on the relevant County Assembly, cognizant that the report of the Auditor General of the financial statement of Machakos Water and Sewerage Company for the year ended 30th June 2018 was received in the Assembly pursuant to Article 229, Sub-Article 7 of the Constitution. Further aware that the report was committed to the Committee of Public Accounts and Investments pursuant to Standing Order number 185, Sub-Article 2B and C, that states that the Public Accounts and Investment Committee shall be responsible for the examination of reports, accounts, and working of the county public investment, and whether the affairs of the public investment are being managed in the accountants with the sound financial or business principles and prudent commercial practices. Aware that the committee, after receipt of the report, conducted several meetings with the accounting officers together with the officers from the Office of the Auditor General, and consequently compiled a report. Honorable Speaker, I wish to give notice of motion that the House discusses and approves the report of the Auditor General on the financial statement of Machakos Water and Sewerage Company for the year ended 30th June 2018. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Mutiso. You have somebody to second? Okay, clerk, proceed. Thank you.
Order number 7, statements.
Clerk, proceed.
Order number 8, the Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2022, Kenya Gazette Supplement number 6, Machakos County Bills number 4, second reading.
On the second reading of this bill, I call upon Francis Kioko Kitheka or any member of the Labor, Public Service and ICT Committee to, yeah.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. My name is Margaret McCallie. I stand in for the chair, Chairperson Labor, Public Service and ICT Committee, Honorable Francis Kioko Kiveka. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order number 121, 1, I beg to move the motion that the Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2022, Machakos County Bills number 4, be now read a second time. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I do request Honorable Kamitu, the leader of minority, who is also a committee member, to second the motion. Thank you.
Proceed, Minority Leader.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I'm Alex Kamitu, member of this committee and leader of minority. I stand to second the motion. Thank you.
Thank you, Minority Leader, Mheshimiwa Alex Kamitu. I call upon the chair to give the highlights of the bill.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, the highlights of the report on the Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2022. First reading, Honorable Speaker, the first reading and committal of committee to committee. Honorable Speaker, Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2022 was read for the first time on 30th March 2022 and committed to the Labor, Public Service and ICT Committee pursuant to Standing Order numbers 119 and 121. 3.3. Honorable Speaker, that is on public participation of the bill. Speaker, pursuant to Article 196(1)(b) of the Constitution and the Standing Order number 123, the Assembly placed an advertisement in the Daily Nation newspaper of 13th April 2022, inviting the public to submit their views on the bill in form of memoranda on or before 28th of April 2022. The bill did not attract any memoranda from the members of the public and the stakeholders. 3.4. Consideration of the bill by the committee and members. Honorable Speaker, the committee considered the bill and made the following observations. 1, that the bill will provide pension and other retirement benefits to the governor, to the deputy governor, the speaker, and members of the county assembly who have served the county since 8th August 2017. This was in line with Article 43(3) of the Constitution, and was a step in the right direction to align state officers at the county level with those in the national level, such as the president, the deputy president, speakers of the parliament, members of the National Assembly, and senators who have been receiving these benefits. Number 2, there was need to ensure uniformity of the bill in all the 47 counties, and thus there should be minimal amendments in the bill as advised by the County Assemblies Forum, CAF. The amendments should mainly be on the cross-referencing, numbering, and spellings. The committee, number 3, Speaker, the committee considered an advisory by the legal department and the further guidance as noted in the legal opinion dated 27th day of April 2022. Reference Machakos MKS CA, stock LDM, stock bill, stock CSORB, stock VOL 1, stock 6. Number 4. Further, the committee further considered the County Assemblies Forum, CAF, letter dated 14th day of October 2021, reference CAF, stock 27, stock 3, stock 2021, 082, that required all county assemblies to pass the bill, albeit without modification as it is a model bill. 3.1. The Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2021. 3.1. Overview of the bill. The principal object of this bill is to establish the County State Officers Pension Scheme to provide benefits for its members upon retirement or for their dependents or nominees upon death of such members. The members of the scheme are persons who hold the office of the governor, the deputy governor, speaker, and member of county assembly from 8th August 2017. Part 1 of the bill provides for preliminary matters including the short title, the interpretation of words and expressions are used in the bill, the objects of the scheme, membership, re-election, and reappointment. Part 3. Part 2. I'm sorry, Madam Speaker, it is part 2. Part 2 of the bill contains provisions concerning administration and management of the fund. These provisions include establishment of the county, into brackets, state officers, retirement benefits scheme, established of the board of trustees and its tenure of office, functions and powers of the board, committees of the board, remuneration of trustees, removal and vacation from office and filling of casual vacancy, meetings of the board, and common seal of the board. Part 3 of the bill contains provisions on retirement benefits for the governor, deputy governor, and speaker. These provisions include persons entitled to benefits, circumstances under which benefits may not be paid, pension and other benefits of retired persons and entitled persons such as a spouse and children. Part 4 of the bill is concerned with the benefits of members of county assembly. The provisions in this part include persons entitled to benefit, contribution, reckonable service, pensionable emoluments, refund of contributions, pensions to former members, retirement by persons of ill health, commutation of pension, death before retirement, gratuity payable on death in certain cases, pension to widowers, and children, benefits entitled to a member of county assembly, and the benefits charged to revenue fund. Madam Speaker, Part 4 of the bill contains financial provisions which include financial year expenditure estimates for the entitled persons and the scheme auditing of accounts and actuarial review. Madam Speaker, 4.0 are committee recommendations. Honorable Speaker, the committee considered the bill and recommends it to the House for approval as forwarded by CAF, save for the numbering and the referencing. It is as follows. 1, amend the arrangement of clauses at Part 4, Part 5, by numbering the clauses as per the contents of the bill. Number 2, amend subclause 14E by deleting the number 12 and the words of F dice and substituting with the number 13. Number 3, amend clause 14 by inserting new sub-clause 14F dice. Number 4, amend clause 20 by renumbering the sub-clauses. Number 6, amend clause 27.1 by deleting the number 25 at the end of the clause and substitute therefore with the number 26.7. Amend clause 27.1 by deleting the number 29.1b within the clause and substituting therefore with the number 31b. 8, amend clause 32 by deleting the number 29.1b and substitute therefore with the number 31b. Number 9, amend clause 31A2 by deleting the number 29.1b and substitute therefore with the number 31b. Number 10, amend 31b and by deleting the number 29.1b and substitute therefore with the number 31b. Number 11, amend clause 45 by swapping it with 46. Conclusion. Madam Speaker, the conclusion. Honorable Speaker, the Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits bill will enable the state officers who have dedicated their lives in serving the county to lead a comfortable and respectable life after their service. On behalf of the Labor, Public Service and ICT Committee, it is my pleasant privilege and honor to present to this House the report of the committee on its consideration of Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2022. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Madam Margaret Mwikali Mheshimiwa. I now wish to propose the question that the Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2022, Machakos County Bills number 4, be now read a second time. Members, I wish to invite you now to discuss these State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2022, Machakos County Bills number 4. Mheshimiwa Mita.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity. I first want to applaud the committee for tabling this report to this House, Honorable Speaker. The report itself is as important as the title, Honorable Speaker. Bearing in mind that everyone is entitled, Honorable Speaker, especially after serving diligently somewhere, that later years after your work, at least there is a way of taking you or sending you home comfortably, Honorable Speaker, through enabling you, as much as not getting the income you have been getting, something at least to move on, to enable you move on with life. Honorable Speaker, this bill, Honorable Speaker, it will come in handy to help our county employees, Honorable Speaker, because this being the employer, Honorable Speaker, we need to come up with measures and ways of how we can take care of their future, Honorable Speaker. As an institution or else as a government, Honorable Speaker, it's important as other organizations, the culture in other organizations. After you work for a certain period, Honorable Speaker, you qualify for this entitlement. I believe also, Honorable Speaker, if I'm not wrong, this bill will also help some of us, either the former assembly, current assembly, and even future, because these are laws which we are passing. It's not purely for us. It's for the future generations. People will come and work in this government, Honorable Speaker. I believe, if I'm not wrong, also as honorable members, after you serve for a certain period, now there will be something which can take care of our welfare, Honorable Speaker, such that even when now we don't find ourselves back, at least there is something which will make us remember that at a certain time we worked in such and such an institution and they appreciated our input. I believe this will also motivate those who will find themselves in this working in this government, because purely when you work knowing your welfare is taken care of, Honorable Speaker, I don't see the need why you should not produce what is expected from you. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to thank the committee. I want to thank whoever came up with the idea, and I can say it's long overdue, because this is something which maybe was supposed to have been taken care of by the first assembly. But it's never late, Honorable Speaker. I believe whatever we are doing right now, as I listened keenly as my colleague was reading, even the former, to some extent, their welfare will be taken care of. We have a governor who is exiting after serving two terms, Honorable Speaker. Maybe we had a speaker who is serving second term, he or she would also have qualified. So it's a good ground, Honorable Speaker, to take care of the welfare of our employees working in Machakos County Government, both executive and assembly. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Mita. Mheshimiwa Mweni.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm Bendeta Mweni Musyoka, nominated by Wiper. I support the report by saying that, people don't know when they are becoming old. They just see and day going, but not knowing whether they are old. So it will be a very good thing. I think I'm the one of the people who will benefit of this report, because this is my second time. If God will not make me to come back, I will not be borrowing people money to buy medicine and the other things, even not the food. It's a very good report, because Mheshimiwa Kamitu and I and other members, they are qualifying now. So we thank God, and we hope the report will be passed so that people can be getting something to put on their table. Nobody saves the money for tomorrow. You eat what you have today, and tomorrow you don't have. So you cannot say that you have enough money. So we thank the committee for bringing such a report. Thank you.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Mweni. Mheshimiwa Kamitu, Alex Kamitu.
Thank you very much, our Honorable Speaker. I'm Alex Kamitu, a leader of minority and member of Tala Ward. Madam Speaker, this is a motion, a bill that, in fact, would benefit, as stated in the report, the governors, the deputy governors, the speaker, and the members of the county assembly. In record, Madam Speaker, there is also in record that the former local governments, that is the councillors, up to date, they are still fighting for their benefits. And some of us who have relatives of those people who are former councillors and the like, if you happen to meet them, they are living very miserable lives, Madam Speaker. And in that reference, it is important for us, Madam Speaker, as a House, to pass this bill so that members of Machakos County Assembly and even the other members of the 47 counties will benefit from this pension or gratuity for that matter. Because after every service, Madam Speaker, there is life. So we are saying it is important, equally important for us to consider members to be given that pension so that after the end of the service, they will be able to carry on with their life. They will be able to assist, and for that matter, their children or their grandchildren. Because currently, Madam Speaker, you're also aware, us who are serving in this assembly, we have got grandchildren, we are also serving, we have got our families. So equally important, it will be very important that after the service, there is that smooth continuity of life. As I said, you have seen the former councillors who are living a miserable life because in their time, they never thought of passing this motion for their benefit because now they are senior citizens. We want to, us as us who are serving the current service in the assembly, would like also to have a continuous, comfortable life so that there is life after the service. Otherwise, I congratulate the members who are here, and I expect for them to support this motion because it is going to benefit all of us, and our governors and the deputy governors and our current sitting speakers all over the 47 counties. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Kamitu. Mheshimiwa Katumo, Justice.
Thank you. Honorable Speaker, I raise in support of this motion. I'm Justice Katumo, the voice. Support this particular bill. It is long overdue. And actually, I would say it is, when I go through it, it's addressing some gaps that have been existing since devolution came. And you find, I've watched with a lot of experience, observation that our colleagues who left this assembly are wallowing in despair because there's no scheme for them after they have left. I've looked at this bill, and it talks about the pension to former members and those who are retiring. And in particular, it also gives a provision where you find if a member assists to be a member of the county assembly by reason of dissolution of any county assembly or assembly, he is entitled to something if that happens. And then also it says there must be a recommendable service of 2 terms of a county assembly member. It also gives another provision of an age if you attain the age of 45 years. You see, with those provisions, it guides us on how we can take care of our members, and especially have you served passionately, given all what you could for the people that you serve. Then if you go further, you find this bill is also very much try to make sure that we don't continue suffering after we leave this place, like we are doing very soon. It says, a retired member of a county assembly shall in due years or a lifetime be entitled to a lump sum, you see, equal to 1 year basic salary for each term served in office. And therefore, if that is achieved, we are home and dry, you see. Then it says, a member of the county assembly who serves for 2 terms or more shall be entitled to a full medical cover for a retired member of county assembly and a spouse. You look at those areas, you see, members, you must understand, after August 8th, if you don't succeed to come back, it will not be very easy for us because we have continued to enjoy these facilities. And therefore, this bill comes handy to make sure that we don't, what is left is the name, Mheshimiwa, you see, but you are not living like one. And therefore, I think this bill is good, comes in the right time to make sure that we address that gap and make sure that even those who come after us will be able to enjoy, and we start to enjoy immediately, you see. And also it talks about if you retire, you don't want to continue. Now that's the section that I like. If you don't want to continue with the politics, you are served, then of course you are taken care of. And I think that is the pension we are talking about. You don't have to continue with this line of career. But if you don't, then you are taken care of. Thank you, and I support.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Ndawa.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My name is Judas Ndawa, area member of Matu. I will stand to support and request you to put the question because I can see and I can guess that everybody is for this bill. One of the reasons why I'm saying you put the question is that in our Kamba tradition, if one is injured by a cow, the compensation is that particular cow. Madam Speaker, when we are coming to this assembly, most of us were not taking these pressure drugs. But as time went on, pressure started shooting up. And therefore, I want to confirm that we have been injured by this house and by this position. So I strongly support that members of county assembly together with the governor and the deputy governor at least get provision for that kitty so that they can be able to push on with their life. Madam Speaker, as you are aware, we all come from the outskirts or from wherever we are coming from. We have the former members of National Assembly. We have the former members of the de facto council. Madam Speaker, I want to confirm here, even the immediate members of county assembly who left before us, they are borrowing. My former or my predecessor is calling me at night. Mheshimiwa, I want to send you this pay bill. You pay at least 1 bottle for me. Because if he's not dislocated, he may not be able to survive. So, Madam Speaker, I strongly support that we pass this bill. In fact, we are not making for ourselves. A law is meant for the future, not for the sitting one. We may not be able to attain that because some of us, we are doing our past term, and we are not guaranteed whether we are coming back. But let's have the law or the bill in place so that whoever has been appointed by Almighty God will be able to come and serve and get that benefit. Otherwise, this is something which is commendable, and I want to take this opportunity to commend the committee and the person or the honorable member who read the report. This is the way to go. And we are making records. In fact, this is the second county assembly, to me, according to my assessment, because I was also living in Machakos County when the first assembly was sitting. This is the best assembly. If you compare that other one and us, this one is better. And the other one, they were not persevering as we are doing this time. Since we came here, like myself, with this assembly, what I knew when I was campaigning, it is not exactly what I found. Things were different. I remember a certain pastor was giving who was giving us a sermon somewhere, and he was telling us that somebody was given an opportunity to choose to go either to go to hell or to heaven, and he requested to be shown both. So the moment he went to hell, he found that people were drinking, they were dancing, and life was there. Then he requested again to be taken to heaven. There he found people seated there, singing, nothing else, no eating, no drinking. So he said, the pastors are always against this Satan. They have, at the time he visited, the Satan did not have horns, did not have the tail. So he chose to go there. Madam Speaker, I want to say, this second assembly is as if we came to the wrong place, because we had very difficult times. Very difficult times. Even some of members here can confirm. Whatever they are paid here, they use it with the electorate there. And we were not, according to the, as per, we call it de jure, as per law. You are not supposed to serve your electorate with your own money. You are supposed to represent, legislate, and oversight. The issue of spending your personal resources to serve Mwananchi is not within the law. But due to circumstances, members went out of their way to do so. But I'm very sure, Madam Speaker, if we pass this motion, then those who will come back will be able to repair where they were injured. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Dawa. I call upon the mover of the bill to reply.
Honorable Speaker, as you realize, I was holding brief for my chair, who is just stepped in. I wish to request my chair to come and reply with your permission.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Apologize because I caught her by jam and I'm late. But I would like to say that I applaud all the members for accepting and contributing to the motion of retirement benefits. Madam Speaker, it is a good thing because some of us who came before us, we have seen them dying very poor because of lack of a law like this one. But Madam Speaker, with this bill being enacted to law, it will help us and those who come after us to at least support them when they are in old age. Madam Speaker, some of them and some of us are suffering, like the way Honorable Ndawa has just said. We are suffering because the government of the day did not stand on the position that should have stood, but it has forced us to use our resources to support some of the projects in our wards, and that has injured our pockets and our resources. And with a law like this one in the future, it will help whoever will be there to at least have a stand. You know, Madam Speaker, nowadays, you cannot rely on the community or the kids that you have. Not all of them who can support you when you are you are old or you don't have that energy to work for yourself. So with this kind of a law, Madam Speaker, I think it will help us and also support us when we don't have energies to work for ourselves. Let me also thank the committee and the secretariat for their contribution during the report writing. I also would like to thank the Office of the Speaker for the support it has granted to the committee. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Mheshimiwa Francis Kalumu. I now wish to put the question that the Machakos County State Officers Retirement Bill Benefits Bill 2022, Machakos County Bills number 4, be now read a second time. As many as are of the opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
The Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2022, Machakos County Bills number 4.
Now, clerk, proceed.
Order number 9, Committee of the Whole House by leave of the House.
Okay. Members, committee. Members, committee. Honorable Ndawa, Kingori. Okay, committee of the whole house. Clerk. Order. Honorable Katumo, order.
Committee of the Whole House. The Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2022, Clause 3 to Clause 13.
Okay, honorable members, Clause 3 to Clause 13, we don't have amendments. I propose the question that Clause 3 to Clause 13 be part of the bill. I now put the question that Clause 3 to Clause 13 be part of the bill. As many as of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 14.
Clause 14 as a proposed amendment. I propose the question that Clause 14 be part of the bill. I propose the question that Clause 14 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that Clause 14 be amended as proposed. As many as of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that Clause 14 as amended be part of the bill. As many as of that opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clauses 15 to 19.
Clauses 15 to 19, they don't have proposed amendment. I propose the question that clause 15 to clause 19 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 15 to clause 19 be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 20.
Clause 20 has a proposed amendment. I propose the question that clause 20 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 20 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 20 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 20 be amended as proposed. As many of that opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 20 as amended be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clauses 21 to 26.
Clauses 21 to clause 26, they don't have proposed amendment. I propose that clauses 21 to 26 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clauses 21 to 26 be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 27.
Clause 27 has proposed amendment. I propose the question that clause 27 be part of the bill.
I move clause 27 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 27 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 27 be amended as proposed. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 27 as amended be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 28.
Clause 28 does not have proposed amendment. I propose that clause 28 be part of the bill. I now put the question clause 28 be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 29.
Clause 29 as proposed amendment. Clause 29, 30. No? Okay. Clause 29 as proposed amendment. I propose the question clause 29 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 29 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 29 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 29 be amended as proposed. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 29 as amended be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 30.
Clause 30 as proposed amendment. I propose the question that clause 30 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 30 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 30 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 30 be amended as proposed. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 30 as amended be part of the bill. As many of the opinion say ayes. As many of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 31.
Clause 31 as proposed amendments. I propose the question that clause 31 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 31 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 31 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 31 be amended as proposed. As many as of the opinion say ayes. Aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I put the question that clause 31 as amended be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clauses 32 to 44.
Clauses 32 to 44, they don't have a proposed amendment. I propose that clause 32 to clause 43 be part of the bill. 44 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 32 to clause 44 be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many of the contrary opinions say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 45.
Clause 45 as proposed amendment. I propose the question that clause 45 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 45 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 45 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 45 be amended as proposed. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many of the contrary opinions say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that clause 45 as amended be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many of the contrary opinions say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 46.
Clause 46, it has a proposed amendment. I propose the question that clause 46 be part of the bill.
I move that clause 46 be amended as proposed.
I propose the question that clause 46 be amended as proposed. I now put the question that clause 46 be amended as proposed. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Ayes.
As many of the contrary opinions say nay. The ayes have it. I now propose that the clause 46 as amended be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes. As many of the contrary opinions say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Schedules. First schedule, second schedule, third schedule, and fourth schedules.
Okay. Schedule, first schedule, second schedule, third schedule, fourth schedule, they don't have a proposed amendment. I propose the question that the schedules named be part of the bill. I now put the question, the schedule named be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many of the contrary opinions say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 2.
I propose clause 2. I propose that clause 2 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 2 be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many of the contrary opinions say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Clause 1.
Clause 1 does not have proposed amendment. I now propose the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. I now put the question that clause 1 be part of the bill. As many as of the opinion say ayes.
Aye.
As many as the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Long title.
I propose that the long title of the bill be the long title of the bill. I now put the question that the long title be the long title of the bill. As many of the opinions say ayes, as many of the contrary opinions say nay, the ayes have it. Clerk.
Short title.
Short title. I propose the question that short title of the bill be short title of the bill. I now put the question that the short title be the short title of the bill. As many as of opinion say ayes, as many of the contrary opinions say nay, the ayes have it. Okay, thank you, members. We are through. Can the mover reply?
I wish to move the motion that the committee do report its considerations of the Machakos County State Officer Retirement Benefit Bill 2022 and its approval thereof with amendments.
Thank you. I propose the question that the committee do report to the House's consideration of Machakos County State Officer Retirement Benefits Bill 2022 and its approval thereof with amendments. I put the question that the committee do report to the House's consideration of Machakos County State Officer Retirement Benefit Bill 2022 is approval thereof with amendments. As many as of the opinion say ayes, as many of the contrary opinion say nay, the ayes have it. Thank you.
Mheshimiwa Chair of Chairs, Mheshimiwa Prof, please come and
Thank you, Madam
proceed.
Speaker.
Yeah.
Honorable Speaker, I wish to report that the committee of the whole House has considered the Machakos County State Officer Retirement Bill 2022, Machakos County Bill number 4, and has approved the same with amendments. Thank you.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Muthoka. The mover, Mheshimiwa Francis Kideka.
Honorable Speaker, I wish to report that sorry, I beg your pardon. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I ask Honorable Rosina to second.
Just hold on, Mheshimiwa Kideka, you didn't want to give a small explanation, or you had explained?
Madam Speaker, I had reported just now, and I just don't want to put more emphasis on something which is so straight.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm Rosina, nominated by Wiper, and I do second. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Rosina. I now propose the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. I now put the question that the House do agree with the committee in the said report. As many as are of the opinion say ayes. Ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. The House is adjourned. Bas. Clerk, please proceed.
Order number 10. The Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2022, Kenya Gazette Supplement number 6, Machakos County Bills number 4, third reading by leave of the House.
Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order number 131, Suborder 2, I wish to move the motion that the Machakos County's State Officer Retirement Benefit Bill 2022, Machakos County Bill number 4, be now read at that time. I request Honorable Justice Katumo to second.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I do second.
I propose the question that Machakos County State Officers Retirement Benefits Bill 2022, Machakos County Bills number 4, be read at that time. I wish to invite members to make any further comments to Machakos County State Officers Retirement Bills 2022, Machakos County Bills number 4. I call upon the mover to thank the members.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Let me take this opportunity again as the chair of the Committee on Labor, ICT, and Public Service to thank the members for their contribution that has enabled us to have and to bring the report to the floor of the House. Madam Speaker, as I had said before, you find that, for example, the first assembly of all the counties, the members who never succeeded to get or to come back to this house or to their respective houses in their counties did not have a stand, or they became like they were not working. They became poor. Others became motorbike riders, and they didn't have anything to claim for the work they have given to Mwananchi. Madam Speaker, I think this bill now will at least give us something after a long work, which is equal to the efforts that we have done. Madam Speaker, some of us in the entire county or in the entire country have given policies, have come up with laws which have assisted this nation or this county to gain more in terms of development. And if you compare, if you can give a policy which is assisting the nation, and once you go home, you become poor and become a pauper. Madam Chair, I want to commend that this bill will assist far to help us at least be somewhere, and also to have a stand and help us to gain something after our long work of 10 years or 5 years. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Mheshimiwa Francis Kitheka, I now wish to put the question that Machakos County State Officers Retirement Bill Benefits Bill 2022 Machakos County Bills number 4 be now read at that time. As many as are of the opinion say ayes. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk, proceed.
An act of the County Assembly of Machakos to provide for the granting of pension and other benefits to persons who hold the office of the governor, deputy governor, speaker, and member of County Assembly from 8th August 2017 and for connected purposes.
Okay. We are through with the third reading of this bill, and now the House stands adjourned to Wednesday, the 25th day of May 2022 at 10 a.m. Thank you.